A year ago, just around a year ago, the good old Chicago Bears signed Nicholas Foles. That's right, good old Nicholas. To about a 3-year deal, I think it was. Nick Foles came in for Mitch Trubisky in the fourth game of the season, or technically in the third game. He did not remain in that starting spot for long. Mitch Trubisky took it back. And we're getting rid of him now. He's gone. So this offseason, Bears need to go big. They need to get really big. Get someone like Watson or Wilson. It would just be wonderful, you know. So that's the mindset. So the Bears are looking at this thing and they're going, we could get someone really big here. Wilson's having issues in Seattle. J.J. Watt going to the Cardinals, that could be huge. That could really dent some things in Seattle. So the Bears had their opportunity. They're looking in on this. So the Bears are trying to trade for Wilson. They really are. So they do it. Seattle just rejected it. I mean, they just said flat out that they will not be trading Wilson. So they're not trading Wilson. And Watson's just nobody knows what's going on there. I mean, we'll see what happens in the future, but we'll see if he gets traded or not. No one really knows. But it doesn't really look like the Bears are going for that. So, what are the Bears going to do? Well, they got to go big, as I said before. They got to go really big. So, who are they going to get at quarterback? Maybe. And they already have Nick Foles. So, it's like, we already got this veteran guy on our team. We'll see who we can get. We'll see it. Maybe a young guy. Maybe someone who can step in and claim that role for a long time. Yeah, you never know. I mean, it's a big deal. So the Bears are looking at this thing, trying to figure out who to get at quarterback. Well, the news just came out yesterday. The Bears' big, huge quarterback move. Bigger than anything they've done over the last few years, as I can remember. They get Andy Dalton. Big stud Andy Dalton. I mean, how good is this guy? That's right, he sucks. He is so bad. When was he ever? I mean, when was the last time you remember Andy Dalton being like, oh, this guy's good. This guy's gonna shine. I mean, when was that? 10 years ago? Oh yeah, it was his rookie season maybe. I don't know. Maybe never. Yeah, probably never. Andy Dalton was never in like the top 15 QBs in the league. He was never around there. The Bears get Andy Dalton. Let's see, he's 33 years old. We got Nick Foles on our team already. I mean, it's literally the Nick Foles 2.0. I mean, this is wonderful. We literally have two Nick Foles on our team now. Nick Foles sucked last year. Oh, we just got him 2.0. Wonderful. I mean, this is just great. We could have had Wilson. We could have had Watson. We could have gotten anyone. We got Andy. We got Nick Foles 2.0. Good old Nicholas. Good old Andy. We got Andy Dalton. He sucks. He's terrible. The Bears, being them the same Bears that we've seen the last how many years? 35? I mean, how long? I mean, it shouldn't surprise me. I mean, this is the same stuff we see every year. I mean, it's unbelievable how the Bears they could just do this. I mean, it's unbelievable to me how you can get someone like Andy Dalton. The Bears fans actually believed that the Bears were going to go big. Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace's jobs were on the line for this year. And they're fired. They've accepted the fact that they're fired. They're done. You just got Andy Dalton. I'm only going to be watching the Bears for the defense. Because the defense is going to be good. But the offense, oh my gosh. We're going to see the same offense we saw the last 2 years. Because we just got big stud Andy Dalton. What a stud. That's right. He's a new Bear. And we'll see how this goes in the future, but this is really going to suck. It's really going to suck for the Bears. But I don't feel sympathy for them because they did this to themselves. Welcome to 3rd and 2, everyone. I mean, it's been a crazy week. Crazy last couple weeks. It's been wonderful to watch. The NFL free agency kicked off a couple days ago, and it's been wonderful so far. It's been surprising moves. The Bears were not surprising, actually, but very surprising moves. Tyrod Taylor was signed by the Texans. Now, this could be a sign that they are going to trade Watson. This could be a sign. Obviously, it wouldn't be to the Bears now because the Bears got Andy Dalton. So what team could they? We have no clue what team they would be doing that to. We don't even know if they will trade Watson. Maybe just for a backup, they're getting Tyrod Taylor, my bad. But I don't know. Well, it's pretty interesting to look at. And so he went there. Detroit's just losing their wide receivers. Marvin Jones. He's going to the Jaguars. That's pretty big. The Jaguars needed another wide receiver next to Chark, and I think they definitely got him in Marvin Jones, definitely. And so AJ Green just reported news this morning to the Cardinals. Now that's pretty big. He's getting up there in age, so I don't know if it's that big of a deal actually, if you think about it. But I don't know. We'll see how he does there. Definitely a change for him. He's been a Bengal for a long time. So, yeah, that's big too. The Patriots have just been going off in free agency. See, the thing about the Patriots is they've gotten so many players that are just, they're right above average. But you haven't seen them got any players that are like, holy crap. Like, this is going to make them good. Like, you haven't seen that yet. So, you never know what it's going to be like for the Patriots. I know, yeah, they got Jonnu Smith, Hunter Henry as tight ends. Pretty interesting. They re-signed Cam Newton. That actually wasn't surprising to me at all. I think they would do that. I don't think Bill Belichick would just give up on someone like that. So that's not surprising to me, but yeah, the Patriots, we'll see how they do. I think they can make the playoffs. I think they're one of those teams that are contending, but I don't think they could ever make the Super Bowl. I don't think they will. If they do, I would honestly like that. I mean, that would be cool. To see Bill Belichick back in the Super Bowl. That would be insane. Another big move that we're going to talk about on Al's midweek recap. Emmanuel Sanders is going to the Bills. The Bills now have a really good wide receiver squad. They got Cole Beasley, they got Stephon Diggs, and they have Emmanuel Sanders now. There's been a lot of huge moves in free agency, and the last couple of days have just been really crazy. But we'll see what happens in the future. There will be a lot more big moves that happen in this free agency. But yeah, overall, there's been a lot of good signings in the free agency and some trades, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens here in the free agency for the NFL. We will see you next time on 3rd and 2. Thank you for watching Al's midweek recap, and we'll see you later.